Have you ever wondered why men's and women's clothes are buttoned differently? If you look closely at a standard button-down shirt, men's buttons are almost always on the right while women's buttons are on the left. To find the historical reason, we have to travel back to the 13th century. Back then, buttons were incredibly expensive items that only wealthy aristocrats could afford. Wealthy men during this era usually dressed themselves, but wealthy women did not. Instead, they were dressed by their maidservants every single day. Since most maids were right-handed, dressmakers placed the buttons on the maid's right side, which meant the buttons ended up on the left side of the woman wearing the dress. It was designed purely for the convenience of the servants. On the other hand, men's fashion was heavily influenced by warfare and hunting. Wealthy men needed quick access to their weapons. Most men held their swords in their right hand and used their left hand to unbutton their jackets. Having buttons on the right side made it much easier and faster to slip a hand inside the jacket to draw a sword or a pistol without getting caught in the fabric. As time passed, ready-made clothing became mass-produced for the general public, but factories kept this division. This was partly due to deep-rooted tradition and partly because of strict gender roles in the 19th and 20th centuries, where changing the design would imply that women's clothes were taking cues from men's fashion, which was a social taboo at the time. Today, the placement remains standard practice in the garment industry.